pendeja. Uy, it's so hot. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another video for you guys, and it's going to be a story time about when I got played. I've been wanting to do like little story times, but I don't want people to like get butthurt or do any drama and stuff. But like the story time I'm about to tell you guys isn't like drama. I have nothing against this person, like we still follow each other or whatever. This person or the other person that I'm gonna mention, because there's like people involved. Like I said, like I don't have nothing against them. It's just I think it would be funny to just share, like, you know, my little, like, why do I still have my seatbelt on, like if I'm gonna drive, like my little story time or whatever. I don't want nobody to, like, no hard feelings, like I'm not butthurt, nothing. Like I just thought it would be pretty funny to share it, you know. Oh, my camera's gonna overheat. It's so hot in Arizona, like super hot. Maybe I should move, huh? Because I feel like the sun pega like mero en mi cámara. So let's just stick with. Okay, so make sure, if you guys like my videos, or who doesn't know me, my name is Leslie. I'm not sure yet what I want to name my YouTube channel. I had it at sexyyassleesuki, but I feel like Leslie's life would be better, because like it's not only gonna be about me. Like obviously, like I have a baby, I have an 8-month baby, I have a boyfriend, wannabe husband or whatever. Nah. But I have like my baby daddy, and like I post him, I post my parents, I post my sister, like I post anything, you know. So yeah, so my name is Leslie, for those of you guys who don't know. And make sure you subscribe if you guys like me. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Just thank you guys so much, guys. Like I am gonna be consistent this time, because like yeah, like, you know, I want to be a YouTuber too. Get your little tea out or whatever. Okay, so the story time I'm about to tell you guys, okay, this was probably like, obviously I've been knowing Juan for like 4 years. This was probably like 4 years ago. This was before me and like before I knew Juan. Well, a little bit before I knew Juan. Like, if you guys didn't know, I used to have a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend, and like I dated him for like a pretty long time. Like I want to say for almost 4 years, if not 4 years. Well, okay, well, me and him were having okay, well, it all started because this guy that I'm about to talk about that played me is kind of like family. Like not like family to me, but like my family's cousin. Like not directly to me, but my cousin's other family. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't want to make me sound like fucking nasty over here fucking with your cousins. Nah, I'm just like, but okay, so this guy, I met him because like kind of like his dad passed away, and I don't remember how exactly it all started, but I remember he added me on Facebook. Like no shade, like I'm telling you, like I love his sisters up to this day. Like I love like no grudge, like no judge or grudge, whatever, however you say it. Like no hurt feelings, no like nothing. Like yeah, like you lo que pasó pasó, you know. Let me lock it, because what if somebody fucking comes in the car? Okay, so this guy, so he added me on Facebook, right? And yeah, like I remember how we started talking about him with my mom, and then I told my mom, I was like, oh, like me agregó en el Facebook. And then like my mom, like she didn't think nothing of it, you know. So my mom was like, oh, sí te agregó, a ver. So you know, we were here chismoseando. So then this guy that I'm gonna talk about, let's name him Daniel, okay? So Daniel added me on Facebook, and then like, you know how I mentioned that his dad passed, we went to his like memorial. I don't know how to say, like us Mexicans we call like la novenaria, or you like rezarles for 9 days, I think, before like the funeral. And like ever since the day they passed, like guys, it's fucking hot. If you hear my fucking air, I'm fat, I need air. We went over there with the family, and then I don't know how I started talking to Daniel. I don't remember, honestly. How did I start talking to him? I think he sent me a message. I don't remember, dude. Like, I don't want to lie about it. Like, I don't remember. I think we started talking though. Like, the thing is that we started talking, okay? And mind you, like, I had a boyfriend. Like, I had just broken up with my boyfriend. Like, low-key, we weren't even like broken up. I just like, yeah, we were like on bad terms, you know? And like this guy, like, I was with him for 4 years, so like, you know, like, he was my first like official, like, no, I had a boyfriend, but nothing like, you know, that I loved them and stuff like him. Like, I did, like, you know, según yo, like, loved him. Juan, don't get mad. Según yo, like, yo sí lo quería, you know? And then, so we were on bad terms. Let's name the other guy Jacob. And nothing like the name Jacob. Okay, so this guy Jacob, like, you know, we were on bad terms. We had already dated like for 3-4 years, whatever. Okay, so when this Daniel's dad passed, like, I went, okay, right before, like, I remember, yeah, I remember, we were just messaging, I remember. And then with Jacob, I went to Rocky Point with Jacob and his family. Like, we were just like talking though, like, we weren't even dating. I remember telling him, like, why do you want me to go? Like, we're not even dating. I guess he just wanted to get back with me, and that's the way, like, he took me to Rocky Point with his family and stuff like that. Okay, so then Daniel, he was like, oh, like, yeah, your mom told me that you're at Rocky Point with Jacob's family. And then I was like, well, yeah, I came, like, you know, trying to put it out, like, we're just friends. Like at first I was like, yeah, I came with my family, but then my mom was over there killing my game, telling him that I went with my boyfriend. So then that happened. Like, you know, I came back from Rocky Point. I stopped talking to this guy Jacob. Okay, you guys that are watching me, like, this, like, saying is so true. Like, never ever, like, never, okay, leave the one you love for the one you like. Never. Please, guys, please pay attention to me. Never, okay? Because yes, the one you like will leave you for the one they love, según, okay? Okay, so yeah, like, I was kind of like curving this Jacob guy because, like, I was already, like, you know, like, según, like, it was already more like it was more like of a toxic relationship. Like, we would fight more than what we would be like together and happy and stuff. Aquí me estoy quemando yo. So yeah, so then that's why, like, como que yo ya me miraba like with this guy, this Daniel guy. He was obviously younger. Like, I don't know, I don't want to come off rude or anything, but like, I would always be like, okay, so before I would start talking to a guy, I would always be like, okay, so what are your plans for the future? Like I kind of want to have like a good future. Like, okay, maybe he's not a fuck up in life, and like, I'm not trying to like throw it, like, anybody is doing whatever the fuck they want. Like, nada de que, like, I'm no one to judge, let's put it that way. But I want like a good future. Like, if I'm gonna take this guy home, I want, obviously my parents, they're Mexicans, they're gonna fucking ask you, like, what do you do with your life, you know? But obviously my parents, they want the best for their daughter, you know? So then I was like, okay, so, like, you know, this guy, like, I was kind of iffy about it because, you know, let's say, well, he was going to school, so I couldn't really be like determining if he was gonna be good or bad. But then again, like, this Daniel guy was like a junkie, and my parents knew that he was a junkie, you know? And like, obviously I was underage, my parents were gonna obviously tell me what's best for me, like, you know? Okay, so then I was just like going along with it, you know, like this Daniel guy. Okay, this Daniel guy knew that Jacob was in the picture, okay? And then some other guy, like, another guy knew about Daniel and Jacob, but that guy, like, I had nothing to do with him. Like, but then that guy told Daniel things, so then Daniel was more like, oh shit, like, nah, like, that's the homie, you know? But like, I don't really like, I don't know how to say it. This other guy wasn't even like close to Daniel, so era nomás un conocido, like, they weren't friends, you know? Daniel was like, well, I don't care, you know, whatever, like, lo que no fue mi año no fue mi daño, or whatever. And then yeah, like we just kept talking, dude. Like, okay, we kept talking. Like, I don't okay, this is gonna make it fucking obvious because he's gonna know exactly like that I'm talking about him. So I'm talking about it, okay? He would be like, oh my god, like, and the girl's gonna know too, when she's gonna get mad saying that I'm talking shit or whatever, but I'm not. When we would go to the Daniel's, like, dad's rezos or whatever, when, oh no, I think they had I think they had the, you know, when you velarlos, like you go to the viewing. I think it's the viewing, it's called the viewing. So when I went, Daniel's ex-girlfriend was there, and Daniel's ex-girlfriend's name was Leslie, and my name is Leslie. So como que eso, like, that kind of like threw me off. Like, I'm like, fuck, like I was already thinking into other things, like maybe dating him, like, you know. I was like, fuck, he's not gonna date me because, like, what the fuck, he's not gonna fucking take me to his family. Like, oh, like, this is my friend, like my new girlfriend Leslie. Like, I feel like his family was gonna be like, dude, didn't you just have a fucking girlfriend named Leslie? You know what I mean? And this Leslie girl was pretty, like I said, no shade, no nothing, like she was pretty. And like I was kind of wondering, you know, like why did they break up? But they were like high school sweethearts, I guess. Or, you know, your high school sweetheart. But I was cool with Daniel's sisters. Like, they would never bring up this Leslie girl. Like, I would talk to them, and like they knew that that me and their brother talked, like me and Daniel talked. Like, they never said nothing. They always respected, you know. Like, that's why up to this day, like, mis respetos, like I how can I say, like, me caen bien, you know. And I don't want this video to change that or whatever. So then I seen that Daniel took the girl home, and I was there. He didn't even say hi to me or nothing. And I was like, damn, like, okay, like maybe they're talking again or whatever, you know. Okay, fucking I'm here fucking doing my FBI search and shit. So I didn't say nothing. So then he took her home, and I think I was still there when he came back. And after that, he started, like, he took her home, and then he came back. Or I don't know if it was that same day, you know, like we went a lot of days, so I don't really remember what day it was. Then he started talking to me, but I never, like, I always respected that. Like, I never asked him, like, oh, like, that's your ex, like, what do you feel, like, are you guys talking? Like, no, like, I felt like that wasn't right for me to ask. But my cousins and my cousins' friends would tell me because they knew the girl, you know. So I guess, like, they were still talking or whatever. So, but I didn't really care. Like, I was like, whatever. Okay, so then, you know, like, we were talking, we were like good, and then like he would call me chaparra, and like, which I'm not even fucking short. And he would call me Jasmine, because those of you guys who don't know, my name is Leslie Jasmine. So he'd be like, Jasmine, like this. Maybe I feel, okay, it makes sense now. He would call me Jasmine to not call me Leslie, because obviously his ex-girlfriend's name was Leslie, you know what I mean? So then he was like, Jasmine this, Jasmine that. Like, dude, he would call me, like, so I thought that everything was good, you know. Like, I was like, damn, like, you know, like, that's my nigga right there. You know, we were just talking. He would invite me. I don't know if he would, like como que al último, like, como que he didn't really care anymore, because he would invite me to places. But since I lived with my parents, you know, typical Mexican parents, like, they weren't letting me out. Like, I would be like, ándale, can I go? And my parents would be like, no, you can't go, or whatever. Or like, I would even like lie to go. I was like, no, I'm gonna go to my sister's party or something, like, you know. And he was gonna be there or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I used to see him, like, when I would go out, like, I would see him at parties and shit. And then okay, I remember once I went to a party. I remember I used to use Jacob. He's gonna see this and I'm gonna feel so bad. I used to use Jacob sometimes, and I would be like, hey, like, let's go to a party. And then he'll be like, yeah, let's go. Like, él por buena gente, you know. He would take me, and then Daniel was there. So then Daniel would be like, what the fuck, this bitch, you know. I feel like that's why he didn't really take me serious. Time passed, you know. Me and Daniel were okay. We were just talking. And then Daniel, like, I remember he would text me every morning. Like, I'm never the type, I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm never the type to text a guy first. Like, I don't know why, like, I don't like to text guys first. So I would always wait for his text message to come in first, and he would text me, and then yeah, like he would text me, like, you know, things, and then like he would call me when he would be out of school or like on his way to work or whatever. So I was like, damn, if it's real. I don't remember what we were talking, you know, back then in the day back then in the days se usaba like a WCW, okay, MCM. So I was like, damn, if it's real, dude, you're gonna put me on your Instagram, le dije. And he was like, damn, you want me to show you that it's real or whatever? And then he put me on his Instagram and he put WCW. Just that in the picture, como que no se miraba mi cara, so you couldn't see who it was. And like obviously he was talking to other bitches too, but like keep in mind, guys, that I already had dropped everybody for him. Like I wasn't talking to anybody. Like I thought me and this guy were literally gonna get married and have kids. I'm just like, I just thought like we were gonna date, you know. And then like, so I'm like, damn, like he put me as his WCW, like, damn, bitch, we're about to fucking get married. Just like, but I was like, okay, like, you know, like, damn, okay, we're taking it a step there. I remember there was times that he would take forever to reply me, but I was like, okay, like he's at school, or like he's maybe like, I'm never the type to be like, why the fuck did you take long to reply? Maybe now to Juan, but because he's like my husband. But like to other guys, like I was never that fucking annoying as girlfriend, like, damn, why don't you fucking call me, why don't you text me? Like, no, that was never me. Just be thinking that he's doing something else. And then during this time, keep in mind, it was like the fair season. Like here in Arizona, we have like, I think it's like from beginning of October to late October. It's like a whole like month, or I don't remember, like, or like the first week of November. We have this called the fair, Arizona State Fair. So we went to this Halloween party, and I knew this girl. Let's name her Karina. We're gonna call her Karina. This girl named Karina talked to this guy Daniel too, but I knew because I think I would see her commenting on his picture. Yo, like aquí bien stalker, I would go on the pictures, and I saw that this girl Karina would talk to Daniel. So then I remember that I saw Karina at this Halloween party, but I didn't tell her like that I used to talk to him, you know. Like I was like, Daniel who? So I was like, I was talking to her, and I said hi to her. I remember we took a picture for Halloween. I even posted. So then now Daniel knows that me and Karina were friends. But by this, I think Daniel had already posted me. I think, I might be wrong, but I think by this time Daniel had already posted me that I was the picture. But Karina didn't know that it was me. But I started talking to Karina because of him, because she would comment on his pictures. I think that's how it was. Okay, so then I was talking to this girl Karina, and I don't remember how Daniel came up into our conversation. And I was like, the thing is that I was like, oh, do you like talk to this guy? And she's like, dude, I talked to him too. And dude, like I swear when he told me that, I remember I was at my grandma's house, like, dude, like my heart dropped, because like, you know, like I was already into this guy. So I was like, no, he did not. I was like, oh, you talked to him? Like in what way? Like I wish I would have still had the messages, but I don't. And she's like I'm talking to him like that. And I was like, dude, like I felt so fucking dumb. Like you guys don't even know. Like I felt dumb as fuck. I felt so dumb. And I was like, you talked to him? Like how? And then she started sending me the screenshots of him. And like, dude, how could you not? Like the same thing he would tell me, he would tell her. Like he was already calling me babe and stuff, like, you know, like that's why I thought that we were gonna get married and have kids. I'm just kidding when I say that. I hope you guys get my inside joke. I was like, oh my god, dude, like he tells her the same thing. Oh, dude, I was so heartbroken, like you guys don't even know. I felt dumb because I had left the guy that I was with for years to talk to this guy, and then this guy fucking played me, you know? And I can't say the same because I was talking to other, like to Jacob or whatever, but I wasn't talking to him like, I was talking to him as a like, no dude, like I don't want nothing with you no more. And like, you know, like obviously I didn't tell him I'm talking to this Daniel guy. Obviously I didn't tell him, but I would be like kind of like curving him off, like okay, I would do things so Daniel wouldn't talk to me, so Jacob wouldn't talk to me anymore. And then so then when I found out that Daniel was talking to that Karina girl, I was like, bruh. I was like that shit hit me, you know? So then she sent me screenshots, you know, of what he would tell her and stuff. And then I'm like, shit, that's the same fucking thing he tells me, dude. And I remember that she knew more information like about him and the girl. She knew more about that girl, the girl that had my same name. She knew more about them, and she said that I guess her friends would tell her that they would see them together, that they would go to the movies. So I'm saying like, so he was talking to his ex, he was talking to me, and he was talking to this Karina girl, and God knows who other fucking girls he was talking to. So then he was like, dude, we should set him up. And I was like, dude, we fucking should. He's like, let's. And then she would invite me to go to, like, she wanted to be more than friends, like she wanted to be friends with me, like even though we were already friends, but like friends as in like, let's hang out. She told me that this guy Daniel would take his ex to the movies and stuff, that some girl sent him a snap of them. So dude, like I was so heartbroken, like you guys don't even know, because like I liked him, like I'm not gonna lie, like I really did like him, like more because maybe his family knew my family, and like I thought we could have just had like a good like even relationship, or like even not take it there yet, but like, you know, like we were good like friends, and like, you know, we were taking that extra step. So then when this girl Karina told me that, I was like, no, the love of my life. I'm just like, but I was like, dude, like I felt so fucking dumb. So that's not even it. I gotta go because Juan's taking care of the baby and he got to go to work. And yo aquí ando en el chisme. So this is the funny part. Okay, so I like kind of stopped talking to him. Like I would talk to him here and there, but like ya nada así, you know, like I was just like, I remember that this is when Juan came in the picture. And I remember he asked me, he was like, are you with him just because of your cousin, or are you with him because you like him? And I remember that I was like, I wasn't really taking anything there with Juan either. So this Karina girl was like, fuck that, like I'm gonna stop talking to him, this and that. So I was like, fuck, like me too, you know. And then dude, like this girl got mad at me, like she even fucking deleted me. I don't know if Daniel told him like don't fucking talk to her or whatever, but like I feel like she was kind of dumb enough to like stop talking to me. Like dude, instead of me and you fucking being friends and letting him look dumb, like she like blocked me from every social media. Like I remember like she like had took me off from, I think from WhatsApp. I don't know if you can, but like I just completely stopped talking to her. I remember she blocked me on Instagram, and up to this day like we don't have each other, and I'm still like kind of shook, like dude, like why would you get mad at me? Like yo que culpa, like I didn't even knew, like maybe if I knew you were in the picture, yeah, like I would be like, oh shit, like she's trying to talk to him, but I didn't even know, like. And then so that this Karina girl like blocked me. Like I said, like no shade, even up to this day, like I don't care, like, you know, I don't hate her, nothing, but I thought that was kind of like funny, like how she fucking blocked me, like it's not even my fault, you know. But this is the story time. I thought it was funny, and like up to this day, like I said, no shade. Daniel's sisters, like I know them, like sometimes I talk to them, like, but like we talk about like how they're doing and stuff. Daniel, I don't talk to him no more, like yeah, whatever, like obviously, yeah, fucking I'm fucking married and I have a baby, like I don't care. Like at first I was like hurt, you know, like that shit hurt my fucking feelings, but now it's like whatever. Like now you look at it and you like kind of laugh about it, you know. So that's my story time. I know I was all over the place, I'm so sorry guys. It was my first time telling you guys a story time. Please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I know I've been like slacking for like the first 2 years of my YouTube career, but like now guess que YouTube career, but now like I really want to focus on it. I have my cameras now. I have no excuse whatsoever. It's just of me being fucking lazy. and Juan's cooperating with me. Like we already set like a schedule. Like I already told him in the mornings I'm filming because he works at night, so I'm like, I'm filming, so if you could just please help me with that. And I promise to be more consistent. I will bring you guys another video this week, 1 or 2 more videos, I'm not sure, because I try to film with Juan, but like he works and stuff and he goes to school, so I don't really have so much time with him. So I'm probably gonna film another story time. I know a lot of people want to see my labor and delivery vlog. I didn't vlog because I had a C-section and it happened so quick, so I guess I'm just gonna do like a little story time like this. So if you guys want to see that, please make sure to comment and let me know. Please give me a thumbs up if you guys like this story time and if you guys want to see more. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's a guy who parked in front of me. Now it is so embarrassing because the windows are not tinted, and I'm pretty fucking sure he's asking himself, what the fuck is this bitch doing in his car, in her car, talking by herself. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway as soon as we hit 2K, so if you guys want that, please let me know, and I will see you guys on my next video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I have a Twitter. I don't really get on it. I get on Facebook. And just make sure to follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm more active. And send me a message if you guys, like, you know, let me know, or comment down below if something similar happened to you guys. I just want to know and get a laugh at it, because it's funny how guys think they're slick but they're not. I will see you guys next time. Bye.